Welcome to my channel, Living Life with Mama. In this video, I am going to show you how I meal plan and pick the meals that we are going to eat for the week. I mostly just meal plan for dinners because I usually eat for breakfast like a yogurt or some eggs, and I feel like I don't need to meal plan that. And then my daughter eats breakfast and lunch at school, and then I will always, or not always, I usually will make more than what we can eat at dinner time, and then I will take the leftovers for lunch to work. On the weekends, it's usually breakfast is the same. She'll eat something that she can have. I'll do eggs or yogurt, and then lunch is usually like sandwiches, or we just don't really set a plan for that. It's mostly just dinners. Now tomorrow is Easter, and we are actually going somewhere for Easter with a friend of ours, and so I don't need to plan for tomorrow. And then one of the things that I want to change is these are laminated, so I reuse these every week also. But one of the things that I found out was I usually do everything on Friday. Now, today I ended up doing this on Saturday because I actually forgot to do this yesterday when I cashed up. If you've already seen that video, this is the one that has come after it. So this meal plan, it goes with my March 29th, 2024 budget and cash stuffing. And then I'm going to take you along when we go shopping. So my budget for this week that I'm about to meal plan is $120. Now I start on Monday because I usually meal plan the weekend before. So sometimes it's Friday night, but because we had an event this morning, I couldn't go grocery shopping this morning, so we're gonna do it this afternoon. So let's go ahead and meal plan. So this big binder is full of recipes. So I have meal stuff, I have side dish stuff, I have breakfast stuff, everything. So I'm just going to kind of flip through this. We already had creamy chicken pasta, so I'm not really going to do that this time. So this is probably going to be the time where I probably speed it up, and I'm not going to talk because I don't have access to take out the sounds that it makes when you speed something up and someone's talking and put music over it. I can't do that just yet. So I'm going to stop talking, and then I'm going to flip through these and kind of write through it, and I'm probably going to speed it up during this time. Okay, so this is going to be my weekly menu. I pretty much stick to this. Now, my daughter is gluten-free and dairy-free, and so some of these things that I make, I change. One of the thing is the tortellini salad. That's like those things that have like it's like the pasta shells that have the cheese in them. She can't have those, but she likes this type of salad. Also, she cannot have the mozzarella balls. So like I'll kind of change those a little bit. She has mozzarella cheese that's dairy free, and then I have mozzarella cheese. So we'll actually put mozzarella cheese on top of that. I actually need to put a so I write like little notes on my recipes because I make them to what my daughter can have. So I would put, instead of tortellini, we're going to use pasta. We'll most likely use elbow pasta. It is one of the cheapest and easiest and more and the most versatile, that no matter what I make, I can use elbow pasta. And they kind of curl, the kind that I buy is kind of curled a little bit, and so it kind of gives it a different look, I guess. So that is what I'm going to do, and it's going to be a chicken salad, like a pasta chicken salad, and we'll have that as our meal. We'll probably not do any sides or anything with this because it has a lot of vegetables in it, and she'll eat this. So that is the plan for Monday. Tuesday, we kind of got out of having tacos every Tuesday, and so my daughter said she was missing Taco Tuesday, so we're gonna go ahead and do that on Tuesday. I don't have a recipe for that because I just cook the meat, and I make my own taco seasoning, because some of the taco seasoning that you buy in the packages at the stores have gluten in them as a thickener, and so I make my own taco seasoning, and then other stuff is like cut up lettuce, tomatoes, onions, stuff like that. So I don't need a recipe for that. So that is the plan for Tuesday. On Wednesday, we're going to do teriyaki chicken. My daughter loves Chinese food. It's one of her favorite things, even though that some of the stuff she probably shouldn't be eating. But the Chinese food is kind of one of those like one in a special occasion, and then actually eats rice noodles instead of like the pasta or the rice and everything. She likes the rice noodles. I actually should, I'm thinking about that, rice noodles, because I think she'll like that teriyaki with this rice noodles. Okay. Okay, so moving on. I'm gonna put this over here because it does need to dry just a little bit before you wipe it off. Anyways, so the teriyaki, I've had this before. It's really good. This is also like a really good freezer meal. You don't do it with like the rice and the pasta. You can make you can put all of this in like in a freezer bag and then freeze it. So you can make this ahead of time, which is really good ahead of time too. All right, so the next one is, so this is a quick guacamole quinoa salad. Now you're supposed, I don't know if you can see this picture or not. So you're supposed to, not supposed to, but what it's meant for is that it's like a taco, but instead of eating, like if you're trying to eat healthy or whatever, you put it on a bed of lettuce. But the kind of lettuce that you have to make it a lettuce taco is a little on the expensive side, and we just get iceberg lettuce. And so I will actually cut up iceberg lettuce and put it in there, and it's like a meal, like in a bowl, instead of that way. And then I also add chicken to add more protein to the meal instead, because I think it's actually supposed to be meant for a side dish. I don't know. But I've also made it as like a dip. I've added extra avocados to it and used it as like a chip dip for a party. And that one works great that way too. So chili mac, this is like, so you have your mac and cheese, and then I don't know if you can, like, oh yeah, that is something we had as a kid, but when I was growing up, we had hamburger helper. So it was kind of like mac and cheese and put in hamburger meat. Now we actually have eaten that in our house, but we don't get the hamburger helper in a box. We'll just make it myself because they don't really actually come out with gluten-free and dairy-free hamburger helper. But this is like the next step up of hamburger helper. This is like a fancy hamburger helper. It's cheesy. It's got your meat, your pasta, all of that. Um, and this is also gluten-free and dairy-free. And she really loves this. She loves mac and cheese, but I think she'd rather have this than mac and cheese. So that is what we're going to have on Friday. All right, so this carbonara, it's supposed to be spicy, but we do not like spicy in this house. It also comes with heavy cream, but we don't do heavy cream. We actually do coconut milk, and it works just the same. And then I'll add chicken to it, which is why I put chicken corn carbonara. And this time we'll have bacon. Last time that we had this, I forgot to pull out the bacon. I forgot to buy bacon. I don't remember, but it's actually with the bacon and the chicken and what is it, and the corn and everything. It's really good. And so yeah, give this a try. Like none of this is mine. This is all from Pinterest. This is I am not affiliated with any of these things. There's something we've been using these for years, even though I got them off the internet, like off of Pinterest. So hopefully this doesn't get me in trouble, because I don't see a whole lot of people showing their recipes on their videos. So I guess we'll find out. All right, so that one is for Saturday. And then Friday is the teriyaki turkey rice bowl. This is also really good to have. Now, most of these recipes have things that I have big bulk in, so I don't need to buy a whole lot. We do have a good amount of chicken, which if you notice, I went from chicken, meat, chicken, meat, chicken, meat, chicken, meat. One of the things that we actually been doing is switching out the ground beef for ground turkey. Even at Aldi, you can get a 1 pound of good ground beef for $6-7, like the already frozen log one. But you can get the same pound, the same like fat percentage or whatever you want to call it, of ground turkey for, I think it's like $2 something before tax, so about $3. So I can get 2 pounds of ground turkey for the same price as 1 pound of ground beef. And I know people are like, well, that's just weird. Like, why would you do that? You can't tell at all. We had like nachos for dinner yesterday, and I used ground turkey. Add the taco seasoning. You can't even tell. It doesn't even have a weird taste. Nothing. So I will actually not be getting any ground beef. I've actually stopped buying it. The only time I will buy beef is if we do beef stroganoff, and that's like the cube meat. Okay, so this is my grocery list. It is double-sided. This is the food list and the non-food list. I don't think I'm going to need to get any non-food. I don't even have a budget for non-food. I only have money for food, and it's a budget of $120. And this is going to be separated between Aldi and Target. All right, so I just go down my menu. I kind of have an idea of what we have and what we don't have. I know that we need pasta. So we need elbow pasta. We do need cherry tomatoes. And I am so excited. We have lots of cherry tomato seed starts that are starting to grow in my growing area. And so we'll have cherry tomatoes coming out of the garden all summer long. And I'm really excited about that because my daughter likes to just eat them as a snack. And so I'm excited for like when she can go out to the garden and just pluck cherry tomatoes to eat right there. And she's gonna definitely tell the difference of them. And I'm really excited on that. Okay, I do need red onion. I only have white onion or yellow onion, whatever you want to call it. So I do actually no, I have chopped up red onions in the refrigerator that need to be used. So I'm not going to get any red onion. I do need a cucumber. We did have cucumbers and they went bad. One of the things about like our food going to waste, because we do waste food, I'm trying not to, but when it comes to fresh food, we have a compost bin and I just feed into that compost bin. So to be honest with you, like it does hurt hurt my like gut, like whenever I do waste food. But at the same time, when it's fresh fruit, like fruit and vegetables and everything, I'm like, you know what? I'm putting it back to the earth. I'm putting it back in the ground. So I am like, I don't, it doesn't hurt as bad, but it does because that was wasted money. But I'm also building a good amount of like really good nutrients dirt for my garden. So it's kind of like, and then my garden pays me back by having good vegetables and fruit grown in my garden. So it's kind of like one of those like um rotation type thing, you know, like the world goes round type. I can't think of what I'm wanting to say right now. I'm also hungry. So that's something that I need to do before we go. Okay, so I need salami. I may just buy the sliced salami because this one says diced. But if you buy like the whole salami, it may be more expensive than just buying like sandwich meat salami. I don't know yet, but we'll find out. Mozzarella balls, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, so nothing else that I need from this one. We have everything because I buy things in bulk. So like seasonings and stuff like that, I already have. Okay, so we have a bag and a half of chicken. So I don't think we need any chicken. We didn't eat as much chicken as we did as I thought we were going to. So we don't need that. We do not need soy sauce or brown sugar. No olive oil. Um, I do not do crushed ginger. I just do the seasoned ginger, and we already have that. I don't use sesame seed oil. Actually, I do have some downstairs, but we really don't use that. And then we do not even touch the red pepper flakes. So we don't need anything from that. And we have tons of rice, so we're good on that. All right, we have quinoa. We have tons of avocados. We got tons of avocados last week, and because my daughter had been going through this like big like guacamole phase, and I don't think she wants to eat it anymore. So we definitely need to use those up. Maybe I will get a red onion because I don't have any uncut red onion, but this is when once I make my list, I'll go through the refrigerator and cross things out if I do need. I know we have cut up red onion because I had cut up a lot of red onion for her to make for the guacamole because she liked to make guacamole right after school, and if it was already pre-cut up, she just had to mix the ingredients together and it made it easier. But since she hasn't been eating guacamole for a little bit, we need to use it up. Cilantro, no. I should need black beans. Cherry tomatoes. Okay, and then lettuce. All right, yeah, so this says romaine lettuce, and that stuff is expensive. Like, even at Aldi, it comes with like the 3 bunches, and I think it's like $4 when you can just get a head of lettuce, even though it's probably has no nutrients whatsoever. But I just cut it up and put it in there, and it's kind of like a salad dip type thing. All right. Coconut oil, we have that. Ground turkey. We have some ground turkey, but I don't remember how many we need, so we'll figure that out. I made over the winter break, I made tons of tomato sauce and a couple things of tomato paste, so we don't need any tomato paste. We do need canned tomatoes. That's one of my goals, to have already pre-canned tomatoes coming out of my garden. Okay, I have beef broth. Got that. Got chili powder. Got the elbow pasta. Got the cheese. Okay, and then last summer I bought a whole bunch of ears of corn. From a local farmer. Sorry, I forgot to put corn off, or forgot to put budget of corn. I haven't been saving for my corn from my local farmer, which it's not much. But anyway, so I bought tons of corn on the cob from a local farmer that's like maybe 2 miles down the street. And I canned a whole bunch of corn. So we've actually been eating off of it. I thought it was going to just last us the year, and I think we have still a good amount left over, but I don't want to run out before next year. So I probably won't get as much, but I definitely want to get more. So I don't need any corn. I do need bacon. I know we do not have any. Okay, so there's another red onion. So I guess it is a good idea to get more red onion. Spaghetti. That's what we need. Got tons of cream. Okay, so I need coconut milk. Actually, we'll do coconut cream. Because I will tell you, coconut milk and coconut cream is completely different. Coconut cream, like you have, like, so you have your can, like if you were to sit it on its side, and you would have this much of liquid and this much of like really thick cream. Coconut milk is literally all liquid. So I'm going to do coconut cream. And nothing for that. Okay. Just kind of going over this real quick. Most of this I think we have. I think we have broccoli, but not for sure. We have already, so the shredded carrots is going to be cooked, kind of like sauteed like the onions. And so when I buy a big package of carrots, which I think I have a big package of carrots that need to be shredded, but when I have a big package of carrots and I only use like 1 or 2, I will shred the rest and then divide them up into like 1 cup portions and then freeze them. So I know that we have some in there, and it's fine because you're going to saute in them, make them soft, I think, and so nobody ever notices that they were frozen at one point. So I don't need them. We really don't put green onions in our teriyaki turkey rice boat, and we don't need it for anything else, and one big bunch is not going to be, it's going to be too much for just this one. And so we're not going to get any green onions because that's actually just for garnish. And then we got tons of rice. So this is my freezer that I have. So let's see here. Rice noodles. Okay, broccoli. We have 1 package of broccoli, but we'll probably use we'll probably need another thing of broccoli for like a side dish instead of just in our meal. So I'm going to leave the broccoli on there. That's hard salami, like lunch meat salami. So I'm going to get more. I don't know if that's good anymore. I have mozzarella cheese, but I do not have any cheddar cheese. So I'm going to add cheddar cheese onto there. This is the ground turkey that I get. Okay. So it's really good. And you can't tell any different. Okay, so anything that is going to be meat-wise, so like tacos, chili mac, and then the teriyaki, I would need 1. So I actually only need to get 1 more teriyaki chicken. So I'm going to leave it on my list. All right, so there's nothing else that I think I need to add recipe wise or remove anything. I checked in my pantry and my other refrigerator and freezers. We we had 2 cans of black beans, so I don't need any more black beans. And then I like to have a backup peanut butter, and I think we're almost low on our peanut butter that's upstairs. And then we have 1 more, so I added black beans to it. I'm going to go ahead and add the dairy-free shredded cheese, and then we're going to add some fruits and vegetables to it. So this stuff right here, other than the peanut butter, is all in the block cheese, is just all for our week's dinners. And then I'm going to add a few things in there for like snacks, fruits, vegetables, things that my daughter likes to eat on when it's not a meal time, stuff like that. Okay. All right, so this is my haul from Aldi. We went to Aldi and Target, and we actually stayed under budget. Yay! So I'm going to go over all the things that we got. Okay, so in the back, we got the bite-sized rounds. It's actually something I forgot to put on the list while I was recording, but we use those when we do tacos instead of like soft tacos or taco shells and everything. We just do the chips. And then my daughter wanted these, so that's what she grabbed. This is the bread that she eats. We've tried other breads at different places and everything, and this is the only one she likes. And we get it only at Aldi. Target has one just like it, and it's for the same price, but the bread is smaller. And then the bread that I eat, these chewy bars, this brand, so the Aldi brand chewy bars, are gluten and dairy free except for the peanut butter chocolate chips. The peanut butter chips have milk in them. So if you are somebody or have a child that's gluten free and dairy free, get the chewy bars. And then she wanted some of these snack sticks. Those were not on the list at all. Okay, down here, we got some fruit, which is grapes. She eats grapes. She preferred the green ones, but that's all they had. The tomatoes, the blueberry bagels were not on the list, but I needed something that was a quick breakfast. So I got the whipped cream cheese and the bagels. And then we needed more peanut butter. That was tomatoes for a recipe. This is the other, so she did not want the sliced hard salami that you use for sandwiches. She wanted this. I could not find this at Aldi in a log, only summer sausage, which I think that's different. So that's why we went ahead and got that, and that is for a recipe. And then she always gets oranges as her fruit. Red onions, ground turkey, my block of cheese. I didn't need mozzarella, but I did need cheddar. She needed both. And then bacon and broccoli, head of lettuce. And then this is another whole turkey, a whole chicken. So one of the things I forgot that we got at Aldi, it was kind of hidden behind things, was a cucumber for another recipe. This is the Target haul. This was more what I couldn't get at Aldi, but also kind of, this wasn't on my list. So the things that were on my list was the gluten-free pretzels. My daughter loves these. These are like one of the best things that are gluten-free that don't taste gluten-free. Coconut cream. I went ahead and got 2 of each. I don't think I need 2 of each, but I went ahead because I knew that I had the money and that can go into the next week. So those were the only things that were on the list, was the pasta, the coconut cream, and the gluten-free pretzels. Oh, and the rice noodles. So the rice noodles my daughter can have because they're gluten-free and dairy-free. And then she saw these. These were with the rice noodles, and she wanted to try this. She wants to try ramen, and so this is like the closest that she can have to ramen, even though this isn't considered ramen, but you know what I mean. Like it's kind of the same thing. More bigger vegetables, I guess. And then we are going to a friend's house tomorrow for a Easter lunch / dinner. And so this is her dessert for that. They're fig bars, and it's blueberry, and she wanted that. And then I got these really cute, sorry, I'm having a hard time picking up. These really cute Easter sugar cookies. Look at that. How adorable that is. And then the bunny, and then flowers, and then a cloud. I think that's it. It's just those 4. This is my Target haul. So we are back at my desk. So far in the video, you have seen me meal plan for the week, make my grocery list, and then I've shown you the haul of what I got at Target and Aldi. Now we're going to go over kind of what the total was and how much I had left over. Let me go ahead and fix this. I don't think I need my money tray for this since it's just 1s and 5s. This is actually a pretty good amount. I'm pretty surprised. Okay, so at Aldi, I spent $75.52, and you saw my haul at that. And I stuck to the to my list pretty good. And then at Target, I had $32.25. So I am not going to count the change. I actually have this big, massive family size vanilla ice cream bucket that I put all of the change in. And my plan is to, at the end of the year, take it to the bank. And so I just put my money right in there. I got a lot of quarters, which is pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna put this up. I'm kind of curious to see how much money. So I got 5, and then 6, 7, 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Almost probably $15 counting the change. These are my leftover, I don't know why I opened that. Leftover $1 bills. So what my plan is that anytime I go to the grocery store, oh, and some of this is actually leftover from gas. I will, I will post a picture up somewhere on the screen. I took a picture because I didn't ask for a receipt. I took a picture of what my gas was and how much, and I was able to get a little bit of change back. So that's part of this. I totally forgot about that. And so anytime I go to the gas station, anything that I go and pay cash in, like gas station, going to the grocery store, household items and everything, I'm going to keep the cash, or anytime we go out and spend money. So if I were to save money to go out to eat, and I had a little bit of cash left or whatever the case may be, then I probably won't, because I'll probably just give it to them if it's like $6 or whatever for tip. But anyways, then it goes in here, which is the $1 leftover. And then my plan is to maybe at the end of the year, take it out, count it, and then put it in bank and put it towards extra debt. So this is like another like fun savings thing for me to see if I can challenge myself that anytime I go to the gas station and anytime that I go to the grocery stores or anywhere, going clothes shopping, whatever, that I bring change back, even if it's $1. And the coin change, like I always bring that back because I don't use coin change because I want to fill that bucket up. And so it's harder for me to not use this. Like I could have easily gone to Starbucks and got a drink for my daughter and I to share. Like we could have definitely done this with that money, but I chose not to because I wanted to be able to fill these in. Okay. All right, so that is my my haul. That's what I do every week. If you watched my video from the day before that I posted before this, that is what I do every Friday. I check to see what I got paid. I do my bills that are due for that following week. Any money that I have extra, I put it towards debt or towards different cash envelopes that I need. You know, if I needed to put money towards my daughter's birthday, I would do that, or during Christmas or whatever. And then I take the budget that I have for groceries, which is the $120 that I had this week, and I meal plan. I check to see what I have in my cabinets, and then Saturday, usually I go grocery shopping. Now, sometimes I will extend out 2 weeks because I know that the following week is going to be a very, very short paycheck, and I wouldn't even have hardly anything even for just food. So I would, if I had a good paycheck, like let's say I was able to put aside, you know, maybe the $120, but I knew that I wasn't going to be able to put anything next week, like at all. Like maybe I would only have $40 left or whatever. I would meal plan to where I would be able, like I would have bought like maybe another bag of chicken to last me the whole week. the other thing that I am going to do, so this, I don't think I showed this in the previous binder. I know, or the previous video, I think I had practiced with this sitting here, but I don't think I actually showed it to you guys. So this is like, I made this on Canva, and this is like everything that my budget is in. Make sure that I am still in frame. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going, sorry, so that I don't forget, and also so I don't have to keep these receipts, is I am going to go ahead and sorry, I cannot find my pen. I guess I'll just do. Okay, so today I went ahead and paid for Target. Make sure I'm still frame. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to write here Target. $32.25. Aldi. $75.52. And then gas, I paid $46.12. And then real quick, I forgot to do this. I got paid $415.65. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight these. Okay, so pink, I think that's hot pink, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so Target and Aldi is groceries. Gas is like a lighter blue. I think that's this. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what colors I used. Oh, that's purple. Oh. That's not the correct purple either. All right. Sorry. I think this is it. Yep, that's it. Okay. And then I need to put like little labels here. I got these at Big Lots. These are really cute. Enjoy every moment. Good vibes only. Enjoy every moment. Today is my day. Feeling colorful. Today is my day. Make it happen. Make it happen. Good vibes only. Be happy. Enjoy every moment. So sometimes I think there's like, yeah, 2 of them with the same one. Feel colorful. So I thought those were really cute and everything. I was wanting to use them on the lamination, but it doesn't dry on there and it just wipes right off. So, and then, okay. It's not going to show up very easy. I think I can write over it. 415.65. And then gas 46.12. Okay, so there's that. All right, so that's kind of how I'm doing that. I have not used my card. I've not used any of my credit cards. I've only done cash. So woohoo! No unplanned spending for today. Because if I had gone to Target or Starbucks to get one of those dragon drinks, that would have been considered unplanned spending. Okay. So that is my haul and kind of how I do that. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe if you're not, and give me a thumbs up to let me know that you like this content. Yeah, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next weekend with a new budgeting video. Yeah, bye guys.